Hello to the wonderful world of YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. My friends call me Scully, and if you're watching, I consider you one of them, so feel free to. These videos are going to be documenting the next year of my life as it changes after several years of planning and hard work to get to just this point. A little bit of background about me. I am an avid parkour coach in the Kent area of the UK. Hello, if there's anyone else watching around the world. Over the last 7 years, I've been working against and now with local authorities to create a sustainable class structure for parkour and free running where we live, to hopefully get support in creating an outdoor park, which I'll update you about as that builds up. For those that are local, they know the work that we have been doing. It's also documentation for me to look back when times are hard and see where I've come from. As someone diagnosed with Asperger's, I find a lot of things in life quite difficult to organise. Not necessarily execute, but to organise properly. So over the last 18 months, I took on a course with the Prince's Trust Enterprise Programme, got myself a mentor, and we worked very hard to create a business plan and to get everything down on paper so that the rest of the world would understand what I want to do. I know exactly what I want to do and how I want to do it, but it's making the people at the bank know, and it's making the people at the government know. So we have been working very hard to get that done. I achieved what we set out to do, and I was very lucky to be granted a £4,000 loan from the Prince's Trust to start my business. So I'll be accepting that this month and moving on this new year to create those classes, to start what I've been planning for so long. I have no idea what these videos are really going to be, as it will just be basically a daily diary. It's not all just going to be in my flat. But the ideas that I have are ever expansive. Basically, I haven't edited this because I'm not very used to putting up videos about me necessarily. I rant a lot, and there's been a few ukulele stuff. And I advertise a lot of things for my events and stuff that I do with my friends and my brothers. But this is going to be my life. Unscripted, unplanned, just me. Watch, don't watch, not really my concern. I've broken down my goals. You can see by what looks backwards on my screen. Writing on my walls, I've broken down my goals into 4 basic sections of what I plan to achieve by the end of this month. So first of all, with the videos, I have a DSLR camera on the way, as well as a computer. So I'll actually be able to edit videos and put some music and stuff in. When it comes to music, I know a lot of musicians, a lot of bands that I've worked with, and a lot of artists that are up and comers. Because of the YouTube copyright issues, I would really like to use local music as the soundtrack. So to all my friends that sing, play acoustic, rap, do it, anything like that, if you've got any stuff that you wouldn't mind me doing, send it over, and I'll put all the links there for people to go and check out your stuff, because I know a lot of talented people. 2, the gym. I had a gym membership all last year. It ran out in November, and where I was at was a bit expensive for the amount of time I was using it. My training became a lot more sport specific, especially over the latter part of the year. So I'll be starting a new gym. I believe that True Gym at Dockside has a rolling contract, like a 30-day thing. So you can cancel it any time, and it's a whole lot cheaper than what I was spending. So I'm going to go and check that out, as well as a few others. So if you have any suggestions, if you're training at a gym and you want someone to train with, I'm always looking for people to hang out with in the gym, so that'd be awesome. Give me a shout. But back into the gym, though this year I plan to update a lot of my home equipment, and by this time next year I plan to have quite a good home setup, so I don't have to pay membership fees anymore. Just going to go down to savings and how the year pans out. I have an awful lot of events, especially a lot of bike events this year, so we'll see how that one goes. My flat, good goddamn, it's a shithole at the moment. I'm not even lying. I've already succeeded in throwing away about 80% of my belongings, including all my clothes and just a lot of crap. I still have a bit of a ways to go, but the plan is to throw away all non-essential items, to streamline and organise my living space. I don't have a lot of living space. I don't have any storage for a start. I live in a one-bed flat, so it's I'd show you, but I'm embarrassed of it at the moment, so I'm not going to. So I plan to get all that kind of stuff ready, because by September of this year, I want to move out. I'm really not happy with where I live. My neighbours cause a lot of disruptions, and I don't like being in a flat. I'm someone that needs their own space, and I don't like being awoken by people knocking on my door that aren't even knocking for me. So we plan to move out, get somewhere with a garden for my dog and the cat. I'll let her out at some point, which I'm really looking forward to. When I do that, I want to be in a position where I will literally make one van trip. I have a bed, I have a very small corner couch, and a motorbike. That's about it. Aside from TV, that's it. And I plan to when I move out into a house, that everything I own will be new, except for one bowl that my nana gave me. That's it. That'll be the only crockery I take with me as well. I can't wait. I can't wait to move out. It's going to be fantastic. I've got a lot of plans for it. And part of doing that is just getting rid of all of the useless crap that I've come up with over the years, and everything I'm going to keep, to organise it so that it'll be very easily and very quickly transportable should the opportunity arise quicker than I planned. And of course, my main goal is for the business. Retracer in Steps is launching. My website will be launching by the end of this month, as well as hopefully a promo video. Part of the reason I threw away all my clothes is because I also have a small clothing line starting up, so there's no point in me wearing anything that someone else made when I make my own. I'll be a walking billboard. Yeah. But they'll be available hopefully by the end of February, but designs will be on the website by January for pre-orders. I am looking for some competent artists that are looking to sell some drawings, and it can be anything. Honestly, it doesn't necessarily have to be parkour related. If you can fit my logo in there somewhere, that'd be great. Check it out on facebook.com/retracer in steps. But if you want to make some extra money, my budget's not huge, but if you want to make some extra money and you have some drawings kicking about that you think would look funky on a t-shirt, I'll buy the drawing from you, and of course you'll get a couple of free t-shirts of your design. So get in touch if you have any of that kind of stuff. So those are my 4 main goals for this month. The weather is quite crap, so I'm not going to be able to do any really riding videos just yet. I'm going to go and collect a GoPro from Brad at Team Kinetics. I cannot wait to train with them again. It's been a while. So I'll be able to do some motor vlogs, as well as motorcycle riding is a huge part of my life. For for those that know, you know, and for those that don't, I'm sure you'll learn at some point. But thank you for tuning in. I'm really looking forward to getting these videos done and to giving myself an extra daily regimented goal. So I won't give you an upload time yet until I have my camera and my computer, but those are things that by the end of this month, it won't just be phone videos. I am working on doing some editing on my phone, though the apps are quite shoddy, to be perfectly honest. So you're going to see me from this position for most of the month. Well, you're going to see me from this position for most of the year, but it'll be a lot more comfortable because I won't be holding my phone. I have a nice camera. So, and in fact, I'll show you. I'm fucking embarrassed about it. Look at the state of this place. And it's only because I've been throwing away loads of stuff. This is just the remnants of what's left. You know, I've thrown away 80% of just the crap that I own. I've got a whole lot of big pile of recycling there, a big pile of washing to do. I've got half a motorbike in my fucking kitchen that I need to put some work into. And it's going to be a crazy year, people. What about you? Get in touch. What are you planning for the year? What kind of stuff do you like to do? What kind of stuff can I get involved in that you're doing? I'm always looking for fun stuff to do. I don't have telly here, and I don't. I mostly watch YouTube and stuff, so that's why I'm inspired. I'm a big fan of the Shaytards, and Shay Carl was a huge inspiration to me. With him ending his vlogging career after 8 years in March, I thought that as also sort of tribute to him that I would try and achieve this challenge. It was his original goal when he turned 29 to put up a video every day for a year, and he's now been doing it for 8 years. I've seen him have 3 kids and, you know, build a company, sell it to Disney and make a huge house and do it. So I'm not planning to do any of that kind of stuff. I'm no shaker, but I do plan to teach myself new goals. I plan to use this to inspire myself and hopefully to get in touch with a new community and to be inspired by you. So keep in touch, like, subscribe, share, I suppose, if you like. And I will see you tomorrow for what will be the first day of action. It's probably going to be a fast forward video of me cleaning this fucking flat, my god. And getting rid of these bloody carpets soon, because I've had them for a long time. Switching out to lino, and means that with my weird sleeping pattern, because I do have a weird sleeping pattern, hopefully everything kicking off this year will put it back into proper focus. But I need to be able to do a lot of stuff at night normally as well. So if this made any sense to you at all, tune in tomorrow and we'll see what happens with the rest of my life. Peace.